Hello and welcome back for another core set cube draft. Now this pack, I don't know this cube very well yet, so I'm not sure of what to take. There's Demonic Pact, which is kind of sweet. Let me just pop open the previewer. Demonic Pact is sweet. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, also a nice card, but more of a role player. There's Bloodlord. Not sure if Vampires is really a deck. We could take that. We could take Zombify, Llanowar Elves, Sigil. We could try going into the enchantments deck. Demonic Pact is sweet, but I don't think you can donate it. You can just bounce it a bunch. Let's take the Pact. I wanna try that. Okay, what do we have? So we'd need ways to bounce it probably. Well, there's Chromatic Orrery again. We took that early last time and then it led us down to a very interesting path, but it ended up in our sideboard. There's Gather the Pack. I like graveyard decks, so that could be an interesting option. There's also, yeah, what else? I think we take the Orrery. Let's just take this. This is a fun card. Let's try it. There's nothing else that it's all that appealing to me. There's Boomerang to go with the Demonic Pact. There's also just Thundermaw Hellkite as an amazing red card. Reclamation Sage to go with the Demonic Pact as well. I'm tempted by Thundermaw. I've been struggling a little bit in this cube, and then maybe just going down the mono red route is a good idea. Just play a good curve, burn creatures. Aromancer is good with Demonic Pact, like Boomerangs, whatever, Reclamation Sage too. Let's take the Thundermaw, and if we see red cards, we just move in, and otherwise we'll just stay open and find something that we want to draft. Ooh, Primeval Bounty, Wrath of God, Ogre Battle Driver. I like Primeval Bounty as well. But then we probably would have been better off if we had taken the, what's it called, the Sigil? Yeah. Wrath of God is not bad either. This just wants us to be 5 colors. I'm also kind of tempted to take Evolving Wilds, a fetch of some sorts, just mana fixing. Archangel, I don't think there's any combos with it. Still a good card, obviously, but Evolving Wilds is so medium. Let's still take it. Ooh, Farseek for any green deck. There's Chandra. There's no red cards like Thunderstreet Denizen, and I don't think is all that great. But let's take the Farseek. Man, we're all over the place, but I like the rampy decks. Ether Spouts, Disciple of the Ring, Necrotol, Thought Courier. We could take a blue card, but that's probably not what we should be doing. Kinda just want to take this Necrotol. It's a solid creature. Ooh, Yarok. That's a thing. We could also move into Yarok territory. We have the Necrotol to go with it. None of these other cards all that appealing. Let's take the Yarok. Liliana's Contract, double up with Yarok, yes. Or maybe not. It is good with the same type of cards that Demonic Pact is good with, like bouncing it and everything like that. Tomebound Lich lets you loot. Fungal Rebirth to get something back. I think we take the Lich. Zombify, that works with the Lich, right? Yeah, we are finding something. Grim Return, I played this earlier and it's so hard to get it to work because generally something needs to die, so it needs to die in combat and then you return it, but then you don't really get to pick which creature you really want to return, so I think it's too much trouble for what it's worth. Let's take the Gather the Pack. Rotting Regisar or Macabre Waltz. I don't like this card, the card at disadvantage that it gives, so let's take the Waltz. Crypt Rats, seems fine. Let's get this Thundermaw out. This Orrery probably also not happening. Ostracize, Fungal Sprouting, Overwhelming Stampede. Let's take this Stampede. It's a solid win con. Don't care about any of these cards. Return to Nature, find sideboard option. Don't really want to play Overwhelming Stampede just yet. Yeah, Yarok is a cool one. Obstinate Baloth is good with Yarok. Doomblade is just a good removal spell. Vampire Nocturnus, we could have been Vampires. Although, really, is there enough support for it? I doubt it. I like Obstinate Baloth, but I also like Doomblade. Just good removal. This is pretty sweet with Yarok, just gaining a bunch of life against the aggro decks, but Doomblade can also gain you a bunch of life, technically. Let's take that. Ooh, Shadowborn Demon, Elder Gargaroth. Well, I like the Elder, but I also really like Shadowborn with Yarok. This could come back, maybe? Maybe. Elder is definitely not coming back. I'm not very heavy into green. And just double Shriek Mawing something. We already have Necrotol though. No, it's gotta be the Gargaroth. Risen Reef, Mirror Image. I like Risen Reef quite a bit. Elvish Visionary, not bad either. We If we take the Visionary and not the Reef, then we can stay lighter on blue. Not sure how many elementals will end up in our deck. Triskelion, not bad with Yarok either. This card is sweet, but it's kind of awkward on the mana. Could also just take a Temple. I think I want to do that actually. Yeah, having good mana and being able to cast our spells is probably more important. Ooh, I didn't know Crucible was in here. There's Vivian, and I think we want that. Vivian's amazing if you play enough creatures. So yeah, let's take Vivian. We're definitely a green deck now. Ooh, Llanowar Visionary. Ramp, draws cards, double cards with Yarok. I can be interested in that. Thragtusk and Blood for Bones. Ooh, I like Blood for Bones too. Thragtusk is very good, but we already have some 5s. Is there a chance Blood for Bones wheels? Yeah, we might be getting Obstinate Bailoff, and then we already have a sort of a life gainer. I think I want Blood for Bones, as sad as it is to pass up on a Thragtusk. Elvish Mystic. Equilibrium is also very good, but it's awkward on the mana. I'm not sure if I want to play elves in this deck. I think I'd rather have Drowned Catacombs to make my mana better. Zombie Infestation, Ranger's Path. I think I take the Sword of the Animist. We'll have some creatures laying around, and Sword is pretty good to fix our mana, ramp us, and bump our guys. It's not a bad little start. I'd like some more Enter the Battlefield abilities, and we're probably somewhat bad against more combo-ish type builds. Yeah, the Bailoff came back, and I think we take that now. I'd rather have a Blood for Bones and a Bailoff in my deck than a Bailoff and a Thragtusk. Let's take the Bailoff here. I wouldn't mind picking up some more ramp, or just good roadblock creatures. Maybe that Elvish Visionary wheels, that would be good. Llanowar Visionary, pretty sweet one. This is exactly what we want to do. Get to 5 mana and not be a dead draw with Yarok. Ooh, Overgrowth is more ramp, but Time Warp is just a very powerful effect. And I do like that. It's awkward on the mana, but it's powerful enough that I'm willing to try it. I don't think this deck wants Overgrowth. We want our ramp to be on creatures. I'd be happy with an elf that gets you mana. What's his name again? Wood Elves. I'll take Triskelion. It's not terrible. Evolutionary Leap. Good with reassembling Skeleton, but I think Leap could be good here. Sanguine Bond for the combo with the Beacon. Rites of Flourishing or Dwynen. Let's take Dwynen. Primal Might. That's not a bad card. I could see playing that. I mean, this Time Warp is maybe a little bit too ambitious, but who knows. Warlord Rogue. Phyrexian Arena. Azusa. I think I want to take the Arena. This is kind of an attrition deck, and just drawing cards, drawing more lands, making land drops, and getting to play all of our cards sounds appealing. I wouldn't mind Azusa either, but I think having Arena is better than having Azusa. Ooh, Grave Titan. That is perfect. I like Nissa, but Grave Titan is just a perfect finisher. Reanimating that, also pretty good. I'd be happy to maybe pick up some discard outlets. Merfolk Looter would have been nice, but also a little awkward on the mana. Although now that I'm looking at it, maybe we should be blue-black. Whatever. We're just Sultai. Sultai Yarok. Ooh, Stitcher Supplier. Demonic Embrace, Roaring Primodox. Primodox is cool with Yarok, but it's also very mana intensive. I think I might just want the Stitcher Supplier. We have some reanimation. It's a decent roadblock. Otherwise it's Jungle Hollow. Let's take the Stitcher Supplier. Grasp of Darkness, Dismal Backwater, Wood Elves. I think it's the Wood Elves. Yeah, ramping, creature to get in the way. Mutilate, Priest of the Blood. Right. That's appealing too. It's another Enter the Battlefield effect. Other card I would want is Leaf Gilder. Maybe we have enough early creatures. Cavalier of Gills is a little bit awkward on the mana. Fell Spectre, not bad, but also very unexciting. Mutilate. Let's take the Priest. Maybe just move out this Time Warp. Ooh, perfect. Elvish Visionary, another ramp card. Alright, I'm starting to like the look of this deck. Necromantic Summons, another reanimation spell. Let's take it. Yeah, we're just splashing this Tomebound Lich in Yarok. Maybe we can do without the Tomebound Lich. Probably makes our mana quite a bit better. I'm not sure what we pick Time Warp over. I don't think we really missed out on much, but I could be wrong. So this Demonic Pact is probably not happening. Would be a mistake to have that in our deck with no way to get rid of it. Oh, I guess Vivian gets rid of it, but that's not a lot. Ooh, Rampant Growth. Mind Shatter, but there's also Satyr Wayfinder, and I love Satyr Wayfinder. It finds you lands, it fills our graveyard for reanimation. So this is kind of the perfect card, early roadblock, early play. I think with that we can move out this Tomebound Lich. We don't really need it all that much, and I don't think our mana is that great that we can support it, but maybe. Well, Warlord Rogue is not happening. Let's take this guy. It's just a fine card against aggro. We do need to make some cuts. What will we cut at this point? Well, let's see first. There's Shipwreck Dowser, which we're not playing blue, that's just greedy. There's Eliminate and there's Skyscanner. I think we can do without the Eliminate, and we just want the Skyscanner. Demonic Embrace, I might play that card. We have some ways to get it in the graveyard and get some value that way, and then it's also a discard outlet. Yeah, I think that's a fine card for our deck. Ooh, Intrude Alarm. No one picked up the Krenko to go with it. Here's the Vampire for our Vampires deck. Let's take that. Let's take the Fell Spectre, not playing any of these other cards. Poison Tip Archer. It's not a bad creature. Let's take that. And this. Well, not playing that. Okay, I'm not unhappy with our deck. It's not terrible. Might actually be good. What do we want to cut though? Maybe this Waltz, because we just have better cards to reanimate or return from the graveyard. Primal Might. Don't think we want to do that. Crypt Rats might be more of a sideboard card. And then if we just add lands now, this is what Moto suggests. I don't hate it. 16 lands, and we have a lot of ways to ramp our mana and find mana. So we don't want to just have too much of that effect. And the considerations are Tomebound Lich, Poison Tip Archer, Primal Might, the Waltz. Yeah. Is there anything really terrible? Stitcher Supplier is kind of awkward, but it also leads to the most busted draws. Let's just try this. The card I would have wanted in this deck would have been Nexus of Fate, just because we have some ways to mill ourselves, and then that can be the only card in your deck, and then you just have this infinite combo. Okay, round one. We have all our colors of mana. Our hand isn't great otherwise, but let's keep this. It's functional. Mountain from our opponent. Okay. We'll just start off with a forest. Say go. Doomblade is a nice pickup. Dismissive Pyromancer. Yeah, they can loot. I don't want to Doomblade this. I think I just want to play the Satyr Wayfinder. Grave Titan. I kind of wish we would have been able to just mill that away with the Satyr Wayfinder. And then maybe we can find the reanimation spell, and that would have been good. Get a swamp. We mill our reanimation. So let's say go. We can also just play Demonic Embrace on this guy and have a 4/2 flyer. Kind of want to play it on a creature that's a little bit more robust, and especially against red removal, I would like it to have 4 toughness or more after the Embrace gets on it. So they discarded Bailoff and then played a Farseek. Still don't want to kill this guy. We don't have all that much removal, so just play the Skyscanner, draw some more cards, Evolving Wilds. Nah, that's fine. We have the mana to play Grave Titan on turn 6. We can also start leaping away some of these creatures. If we do draw a reanimation spell, then maybe we can play the Demonic Embrace, then they kill it, then we can discard the Grave Titan and get it back. But at some point, we might as well just hardcast it. Solemn. They're ramping more. Curious what their plan is. What are they ramping into? Get a forest. Yep. They attack, so they don't want to loot, so their hand must be good. Elvish Rejuvenator. I kind of just want to play that too. Hope to hit a land and ramp us further. We even hit a temple, so we get the Scry. Forest. No, we don't want that. So we put a bunch of lands on the bottom, so I won't be cracking this Evolving Wilds if I can help it. Play an island and just serve with the Skyscanner. They go down to 18. What do they have? They have quite a bit of mana now. 5 mana. Thunder Maw Hawkeye. Well, I'm glad we saved this Doomblade. They kill our Skyscanner, and then they serve for a bunch. I guess we just put these in front of the Pyromancer. Take our 7, and then, oh, perfect. We can play Doomblade on the Dragon, and then play our Bailoff to gain some life back. And then next turn, we get to play Grave Titan. What else do they have for us? I hope they don't have another big guy, but we can also make a flying lifelinker, a 7/5. That's also pretty appealing. It's a World Waker. Okay. Are they making a 4/4 land? Yep. They go attacking with that. That's fine. I think we just embrace our Bailoff and then serve in the air. Oh, it just gets flying. I thought it was getting lifelink as well. That might have been a little bit too good. Yeah, we are taking a lot of damage then. We do get to kill this Nissa so they don't make more 4/4s. Let's play the Evolving Wilds. We do want to get another Black Source. We can stabilize the board with this Grave Titan pretty well. Let's play the Leap. What do they have left over? Hope it's nothing too good. They attack us for 6. We go down to 5. What is this? Not a Banefire. Oh man, it looks like a Banefire. Earthquake. Yeah, that does it. Man, we were so close. Maybe we should have just played that Grave Titan there and not worry too much about the 4/4s. Oh well. So what do we see that we want to change anything for? Maybe this Poison Tip Archer is good against their Thundermaw? No, I think we have enough other answers. Maybe this Triskelion. We just put in Primal Might as another answer. No, I like Triskelion too. I just like the way our deck is built. I think it's fine. Would you like to play first? Yes. Well, we have Yarok, but we don't have much else going on. I think we have to mulligan this. Okay, Grave Titan, Evolutionary Leap. We can find some lands. Kind of want to bottom Grave Titan. Yeah, let's keep this. Bottom the Titan. We have some ways to shuffle it back into our deck from the bottom. But right now, it's not what we need. Mostly just need lands. Drowned Catacombs, I'll take that. It's a tapped land for now, but oh well. We can play Satyr Wayfinder, go looking for some lands. We play a Forest. We'll also play a Forest. And then play the Wayfinder. Let's hope it doesn't miss. Feels so bad to whiff on this card. Well, it certainly didn't whiff. Let's take the Swamp. Vivian gone. That's annoying, but whatever. Next turn we play our Llanowar Visionary. They play Mountain, Farseek. Go Ramping. Ooh, Sword of the Animist. Sword of the Animist is 2 to equip, so I don't want to do that now, but maybe next turn. I also do want to find a way to deal with a potential Thundermaw. Ooh, this is also nice. So maybe we actually want to play Gat of the Pack next turn to potentially set up some reanimation shenanigans. But getting Sword online is also nice. Let's just see what they do. Forest. Elvish Rejuvenator. So they're ramping up to a 6-drop. Find a Rootbound Crag. I guess that's it. We draw Sky Scanner. We can play the Sword, but if they have like a Shock, it's pretty bad for us. And if we play the Sword, that's the only thing we're doing that turn. Yeah, I'm not in love with that. Let's play the Gat of the Pack. Oh man, we miss on Gat of the Pack? That feels terrible. I mean, we have quite a bit of creatures in our deck. Play the Sky Scanner then. Draw a card. Yeah, find a Swamp. Do we want to trade our creature? I guess we do. Yeah, that's fine. Man, missing on Gat of the Pack. That's rough. Maybe we didn't actually want to trade our Satyr Wayfinder because we have the Leap. I hope they don't have Thundermaw here. That would be very annoying. It kills our Sky Scanner and just puts a ton of pressure on us. Obstinate Baloth, that's fine. We can take some hits from this if we need to. Ooh, Elder Gargaroth, I like that too. Let's play this. Let's play the Elder Gargaroth. See if they have an answer. If they don't, they're in trouble. They could have Earthquake, but at least we get to reanimate our Gargaroth then. They play Mountain, and what is this? Vivian Reed. So they can kill our Sky Scanner, but I imagine, yeah, they go digging. Find Solemn, okay. Demonic Embrace. So we can send our Elder Gargaroth into the air. I think that's what we want to do. So we definitely kill Vivian this turn. I don't think they can kill this. I'd be very surprised. And I think I just want to draw a card. A 3/3 is not that appealing against his Obstinate Baloth. I think we just draw a card. Elvish Rejuvenator. I like it. I'm scared it will miss again. Kill the Vivian. They didn't have much going on last turn. Not in terms of answers. What is this? Searing Spirit, the Visionary. Sure. Glad we didn't go for the line of equipping the sword. I think we just want another forest. A lot of our reanimation has... Well, it's going to the bottom, so it's still in our deck at least. Okay, so we have a 9/7 flyer and 2 dorks. They attack. Yeah, I'm not taking the bait. I'm just blocking with this. And then we can slap on the sword. Solemn, sure. Nissa's Pilgrimage, yep. They get to find 3 forests. They play one. Ooh, Yarok. I like Yarok too. I think we just go attacking now. And maybe... I still think we want to draw a card. 3/3's not bad, but we don't really need it. Ooh, Necrotal. So we can kill any big threat from their side now. That's kind of why I wanted to draw cards over making 3/3s. We have enough big dumb beaters or medium-sized beaters. And now Yarok with Necrotal is a nice combo. They play another mountain. Okay, so we know that they have another forest in hand. And they concede. All right, 9/7 flying Elder Gargaroth is good enough. Good to know. Is there anything that we saw that we want to change our sideboarding? I don't think so. No, let's just run it back. This hand is very slow again. We have a sword, but we don't have a creature to go with it. Our opponent kept 7. I kind of want to mulligan this. Alright, Phyrexian Arena, some ways to ramp. Definitely keep this. I think I want to put back the Rejuvenator. It's not a guaranteed land drop, and I don't want to miss again like we did on that get out of the pack. Arena is a little scary because they do have quite a bit of burst damage with their haste creature, their Flying Thundermaw, but still a very good card, especially this early. It seemed like it was also kind of an attrition matchup. They're just playing forests. Imagine they get a mountain. They do. Doomblade. Doomblade's fine. Makes our arena a lot better if we can actually answer the threats. Then it's fine to just 1-for-1 them. Cultivate. Okay, so next turn is the turn that we might be facing a Thundermaw. Regardless, I still feel that we want to get the arena line. Although, if we play arena and they play Vivian, that is pretty bad. So maybe we just play Wood Elves. We can block their Sylvan Ranger and we set up a Vivian of our own next turn. And then if they play Thundermaw, we can just play Vivian, kill their Thundermaw. And then at some point, this arena might be good. But if we play arena and they play Vivian and we have no pressure on the Vivian either, that's super bad for us. 4 mana, 5 mana, Nissa Worldwaker. Nissa is also good. Yeah, Planeswalkers are tough for our deck to deal with, especially if we are on the draw and now we're on the back foot. So they untap some lands and then play Nissa's Pilgrimage. So they're ramping quite a bit now. I don't think they'd wanna trade here. We draw another forest. I think we have to play our Vivian. Look at the top. Yarok. We don't have the blue source though. It's pretty awkward. I think we still take the Yarok because we need to get a little lucky. But we also put away 2 of our blue sources, so it's not great. They can animate one of the lands and attack Vivian. Oh, Pelaka Worm. Pelaka Worm is a big boy. They attack our Vivian. I think we let this happen. We're not planning on going ultimate with this anytime soon. And this way we can maybe kill their next thing. Yeah, we can kill their Pelaka Worm and attack their Nissa. Let's plus first. Maybe we get a creature. We get Necrotal or Elder Gargaroth. I think we want to take the Necrotal. Necrotal, their Pelaka Worm. They do get to draw a card. Yep. And then we get to play our Swamp and have Doomblade up. I don't really want to be killing their lands, but I will if I have to. I also like having this Vivian, so... Oh, Nightpack Ambusher. Well, it already skipped through blockers. Let's kill it now, because we will have to do so, but that's unfortunate. We could have hit their Nissa down a bit. Yeah, it was sloppy. They can attack our Vivian for 4. I think we let that happen for now, then plus and hope to find a big creature. Like, finding a Grave Titan would be perfect, and we haven't seen it yet, so there is a chance we get to do that. Solemn. Okay, all of these ramp cards I don't care about. I'm mostly scared for bigger creatures. Crucible. Maybe they're also running Wildfire. They have Crucible. That sure sounds or looks like it. Let's go looking with Vivian. Ugh, we miss. Take a Swamp. I guess we play Satyr. Probably gonna hit the Grave Titan now. We miss with the Satyr too. Oh my god. Things are really not going well. Play Llanowar Visionary. So our Vivian's dying now. We can attack their Nissa with Necrotal. You can just block with Solemn and draw a card. No, they block with the Sylvan Ranger. Yeah, and this Nissa is gonna do a number on us. Playing on the land. So at least they're just drawing lands. Yeah, they make another 4/4. Curious if they just want to protect the Nissa or if they want to go after us. But this looks like an Earthquake and that kills our whole team. And kills our Vivian, as well as dealing 4 to us. Yeah, not looking good. Elvish Rejuvenator. Yeah, they ramp into Nissa. Ramp into a Planeswalker is a way to win a game of Limited, that's for sure. We draw Elvish Rejuvenator. They can ultimate their Nissa, and that's just game, I think. Yeah, they also become 4/4 elementals, so we're not winning this game. Unfortunate. Maybe the ticking of the Yarok was a little greedy, but other than that, we didn't really make that many mistakes. We They just out-tempoed us with that ramp into Planeswalker. Alright, on to match 2. Match 2, we won the die roll. We have this hand. It's missing black mana, but we have ways to find black mana. Let's keep it. I really hope to see Yarok shine at some point. Start with the temple. Well, there's a swamp, we want that, so put it on top. Plains. Serra Ascendant. Well, we can put up a blocker for it. And it's not commander, so it's not an immediate 6/6. Play the Satyr. We mill. Find a swamp. We milled Doomblade, Necrotroll, and Triskelion. Good reanimation targets. So they're probably the life gain deck then. They play another Plains. Imposing Sovereign. So all our creatures enter the battlefield tapped. That's fine. Sky Scanner. I think we would just want to play Llanowar Visionary. It enters tapped, but that's fine. Draw a swamp. We can hold off their team with the Satyr Wayfinder. Next turn we can play Yarok. Knight of the White Orchid, so they get to find the land. That's pretty nice for them. So they look to be white weenie and not just life gain. Rustwing Falcon, yeah, white weenie for sure. Yarok having lifelink is pretty good. Ooh, Priest. Priest with Yarok is kind of gas. Let's play Yarok. Enters tapped, so they get to hit us, at least with their flyer and their first striker. This Priest is nice though. Hope they can't answer the Yarok. Attendant Knight, that's not an answer to Yarok, so I'm happy with that. Or wait, oh, they're convoking, so triplicate spirits. Well, I'd hope they don't have some sort of mass pump effect, because that would be bad, but we just play this and make 2 demons, and then leave up the rest of our creatures to potentially block. We could have also played Stitcher Supplier, but I think I want to have blockers back, because I'm worried they might have like Fortify. It's annoying that this guy is going to lose his life, but we're at 20 still, so... They attack with just 1 flyer. I imagine the other flyers will be joining. Yep, so we take at least 4. But next turn we can stem that bleeding. I wouldn't mind drawing a reanimation spell. Triskelion on this board would be amazing. Be able to shoot down all of their flyers. The Imposing Sovereign goes away. Would be great. They're thinking, do they want to send more? No. They're just attack for 4 in the air. Go down to 16. Knight of Glory. So they just have a bunch of dudes. We lose life. Elvish Rejuvenator. I think I want to start with a Sky Scanner. I want to have this in play as an extra flyer. Drawing some cards is nice. Swamp. And there's the reanimation spell. We don't have the mana for that anymore. So I guess we just play the Rejuvenator and go looking for some lands. Yarok doing work. Forest and Island. Well, I guess we don't need another island now that we have Yarok in play. So that was kind of dumb. But whatever. I think I just want to chill. If the game goes long enough, we win. Probably send this Priest. Although, if we have this Priest out, it's hard for them to attack us on the ground. It will be hard for them to attack us in the air. Yeah, let's just leave it as is. I'd really like to draw Blood for Bone so we can get rid of this Priest. Worst case scenario, we play this to return Triskelion and shoot the Priest, as well as some of their stuff. And with the Triskelion in play, it's also easier to start attacking with Yarok without fearing it dying. Oh, I guess it doesn't really do anything because they have the Knight, but the Triskelion can shoot the Knight. Yeah, so if we can attack, survive this turn, then we're in good shape. Still worried they might have Fortify. If they do Fortify, we block 2 of their flyers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures. Remorseful Cleric. Well, we didn't want to see that. There goes our reanimation plan. We don't have a great way to kill that either. Meh. Gather the pack. I think we start with that. And then we tap our island for it because we don't have any more blue creatures or spells. Wood Elves and a bunch of lands. It's not very exciting. Let's play the Wood Elves. It's almost free if we have enough forests. Double this, double that. Forest. And another forest. We also still have the Garter off we can draw. Play the sword, and I guess we have to start attacking, probably with a demon, because otherwise most of our ground creatures, they can just block. Trigger the sword, get our lost land. So our deck is basically gas at this point. I don't want to play the Stitcher Supplier because it's pretty close to milling us out. They just take the damage, go down to 14. Curious what they have in hand. They've only drawn 3 lands. Still scared of Fortify. And this Priest is really doing a number on our life total now. Blood for Bones would be a good draw to get rid of the Priest. That's kind of what we're racing. Demonic Embrace would be a perfect draw actually, because then we can send the Yarok into the air and gain life that way. Oblivion Ring. Curious what they remove. If it's Yarok or if it's one of the demons. No, they go for the Yarok, probably because of the lifelink. That makes sense. They don't attack. I guess they just want to kill us with our own priest. Huh. Zombify. I think we have to play it. Then they pop their Remorseful Cleric. We just need to get rid of that at some point anyway. Ooh, they just let it happen? Well, in that case, let's shoot their Cleric. They exile our graveyard. Sure. And then what we can do is shoot their Spirit and then shoot our own Triskelion. It dies and we can reanimate it again. And then we can shoot our priest at the end of turn, the end of their turn. So I think we just send with both of the flyers now. Sure, we don't have anything to search for. We just want to put pressure on them now. Yeah, they start chomping. Otherwise they're dead. So, and we can shoot the priest so we don't just die. Yeah, them not, okay. So they're forcing us to make a move basically. So I think we shoot down the knight. And then I think we shoot down our own priest. Okay, so they want to turn this into an angel. We just shoot it again. That means we can't kill our own priest anymore. That's fine. Let's kill their other 2/1 dude. I think we're not dying to our own priest before they die to their to the demons. Well, we find a way to get rid of our priest anyway. So let's play this. Sack the priest. Find Grave Titan. Yep, let's just play that. And now this game should be ours. Is there anything else we want to attack with? No. No, don't need to search. They're taking 11 if they don't block. I mean, they can block, but I don't see how they're getting out of this until unless they have like Plains Wrath of God in their hand, but I don't think that's what they have. And we're on to game 2. Against them, I like having, or is it Crypt Rats? Poison Tip Archer, also not bad. Sword is super slow. The Priest is sort of a liability. So let's take that out and let's put in, this guy is not terrible, but it's also not super appealing. The Fell Spectre. Yeah, and Cut the Leap. That's also kind of slow. Just not that impactful. Return to Nature. They have some flyers, or, well, no, this doesn't kill flyers. Some of those green sideboard cards kill flyers, but this one only kills artifacts or enchantments. We only saw one. So let's keep it like this. Okay, we have a 1-drop. We have a way to fetch up our island, and we have this guy. So I like our hand. Sarah Ascendant, we can block that again. Doomblade. Let's hope we don't mill our island. That would be unfortunate. No, but we do mill some good cards. Play a Plains, Knight of Glory. It's a tricky card for us to deal with. Grave Titan. Play our Evolving Wilds and go get that island now. And then say go. So this knight can start attacking us. We don't have a very good way of killing it, except for putting up a blocker. Ooh, Loxodon Warhammer. Yikes, I think we do want the Return to Nature after all. Crypt Rats. It's pretty bad against Knight of Glory. Let's play it still, and then just say go. Yeah, this is going to attack us for 6 now. Down to 11, so we have 2 more turns after this. Phyrexian Arena. Not really what I want. Play this Poison Tip Archer. Swing in with the Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, we need to draw an answer next turn, so maybe we should have played the Arena. Pro black creature, good against our deck, especially if it also has Trample. So even the green creatures that we have, like the roadblocks, aren't very good. A reanimation spell is probably our best draw. Vivian Reed, that works too. So let's play Vivian. Oh, their guys also is a flyer now. Yeah, they've been gaining so much life. Let's kill the Warhammer. We can block their flyer with our Death Toucher. Hushwing Griff. We can't block 2 flyers. So let's see if they go for it. Yeah, their knight doesn't do anything because of the Griff. Hushwing Griff is an annoying card for us to deal with. We have Vivian, we have Doomblade. If they just attack us with all of their creatures, we're dead. Because we can block one of the flyers. One comes through, the 2-power one, and this... Oh, it doesn't have Exalted, actually. No, I'm wrong. We're not dead. Well, what did they do then? Just attack with the knight? That can't be right. They just attack with the Sarah Ascendant. Well, I like this, because this means that next turn we're still not necessarily dead. No, decide against it. I think they should just attack with the Knight of Glory, and then next turn they have 2 lethal flying attackers. Or just attack with everything, really. What are they worried about? We can't block the knight. So they just attack with a knight and they send it at Vivian. Super okay with that. Free Blade. Didn't have a very exciting draw. Temple of Mystery. Scry. Gather the Pack is not what we need. Let's just pass. We have Crypt Rats that we don't really want to use, or really can't use. We have Doomblade. So if they go all in, maybe we can get something. Glorious Anthem. That probably does it already. Yeah, so we'd block here, we'd block there, we'd block there, and then we Doomblade the Hirschwing Griff. But what do we do then? Next turn, if we play Obstinate Baloth, we would go down to 2 from all of this happening. Then next turn, we can maybe reanimate Obstinate Baloth as our best play. That gains us 4 life. We go up to 6. Then they still have the Knight that we need to block. And they still have 6 power. In that case, I'd rather just not show them anymore. Yeah, we're not going to win. Actually, it would have to be the 4th card. Well, wouldn't have been it. Okay, they also have the Anthem, so I do think I want Return to Nature. What do I not want? Maybe just this Fel Spectre. It's good against flyers, but yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. I really just want to play Elder Gargaroth against him. That seems best. And 1 land hand we're not keeping. This hand can do some things. I think I want to put away the Poison Tip Archer. This hand is slow, but it has the Baloth to kind of stabilize, and at least we're on the play. Play a Drowned. Doesn't matter, we have nothing to do anyway. Plains. They don't have their Serra Ascendant this time. Temple of Mystery. Let's scry. Let's put a land to the bottom. We just want to make some early plays. If Obstinate Baloth is our first play of the match, or of the game, that's fine too. Ooh. Yeah, against Open Free Blade, I was hoping to get a blocker. Evolving Wilds, that will have to do. Just get a land, and I think we want a swamp. Doesn't really matter. So they're gonna get a hit in with this, and it's gonna be a 3/3. Kind of hoping that they play some sort of enchantment afterwards. Or maybe the best case scenario is we play Obstinate Baloth, they Oblivion Ring it, and then we kill their enchantment. Kind of perfect. Ooh, they don't have a 3rd land drop. Yeah, that's rough for them, but I like it for us. Just want to put this roadblock out there now, and then we can gather the pack and maybe find something to reanimate. Raise the Alarm. Okay, they do have a play, and they do have a 3rd land now. So their best card is probably Glorious Anthem. And then if that's the case, then maybe we can ambush them next turn. Yeah, they have the Anthem, so now they can hit us for 4, because we don't want to trade. Yep, Poison Tip Archer. I think we still just play Gather the Pack. When we get Yarok, I like that. If we get any of the other creatures, it's also kind of suspicious that we're passing. Let's see if they fall for a trap. They go to combat. Yep, let's block. And then we kill their Anthem, and we eat their guy. I really hope this works. Looks like it's gonna work. What is their follow-up? Ooh, Triplicate Spirits. Well, let's just play Yarok and not smash. I think I just want to keep my life total high and then ride this Yarok to victory. They can attack us for 3 in the air, and then we can play Poison Tip Archer to stop the sky attacks. Triskelion. That is also a very good one. I think I want to do that first. Just be more efficient. Hirschwing Griff. No! Oh man. That is... Ugh. Wait, what? We still got the tokens? Why? Let's read the card. Oh, okay. So it does work because it enters the battlefield with the counters on it. But the Yarok trigger doesn't get doubled? Yeah, because it's a trigger from the Yarok. And this just enters with counters. I get it. So let's just kill this guy now. And... I think we do swing with, yeah, we swing with both. We're stable enough and we're gaining enough life that it doesn't really matter. I don't think our opponent knew that this was going to happen. Neither did I, to be honest. Knight of Glory, sure. Remorseful Cleric, a little too late. Although we actually haven't reanimated anything, but Triskelion can take care of it. What did they do? Go attacking with some spirits. I think we just kill the Remorseful Cleric now. Yep, they exile our graveyard, that's fine. We take 3, don't care about that either. Demonic Embrace, let's send Yarok into the air and gain a ton of life. I think we just attack with these, keep the Triskelion back. They block with a Soldier, sure, they go down to 7, we are up to 21. I think this game is in the bag now. Even if the Hirschwing Griff had worked, then I still think we would have probably won this game in the end. Yep, they attack with 1 spirit. It's fine. And then we can just mow down all of their creatures and reanimate or swing Falcon. So I guess we can't actually kill them then this turn. Although the Poison Tip Archer might do the trick. Crypt Rats, that's also not bad. Yeah, Crypt Rats is also just game. So we just ping them. Oh, we should have pinged the Knight of Glory. Well, it doesn't matter all that much. It's just Crypt Rats for 3. Kills all their guys except for the Knights. And then we just get in with Yarok. And that does it. Alright, match 3. See if we can get a 2-1. We lost the die roll. This hand doesn't really do all that much, but we do have the Temple to Scry. And we have lands and spells. Let's keep. Just need to find 1 creature, and then we have the Sword and the Demonic Dread to make it good. It's kind of all in, and if they have a very fast deck, then we might be in trouble. Swamp. Vampire of Dire Moon. Is this vampires that we're playing against? Let's play our Temple. We don't need more lands. Stitcher Supplier I will take. Just want a creature, and Stitcher Supplier is good with Blood for Bones. They attack us for 1 and play Black Cat. Random discard. You don't see that very often. Play our Stitcher Supplier. Ooh, we mill Grave Titan. That's perfect. Now we just need to avoid discarding Blood for Bones to Black Cat. So I will not block. I will take my 1. Play a land. I think we'll just play the Sword. I don't want to play Demonic Embrace if I'm planning on Blood for Bonesing this guy away. Yeah, don't attack. They're also stuck on 2 lands. They go attacking with the cat again. This vampire is a little annoying, but we can send our Grave Titan into the air, so there is that. Let's just play Blood for Bones, sacrificing Stitcher Supplier. That mills, and then we get back Grave Titan. And then we return Stitcher Supplier to our hand as well. Yeah, I forgot that card also did that. That's pretty good. Turn 4 Grave Titan. They don't attack, makes sense. Now they're hoping to block, but I have a surprise for them. They're not gonna get to block. Let's embrace this. Yep, and that gets the concession. Makes sense. Mono black aggro. I think I want Crypt Rats. That seems pretty good here. What else? Nothing else really seems all that exciting. Maybe this vampire that they were playing could be decent. What do I want to cut? Probably this priest and the leap. Those are kind of clunky cards. The priest making a 5/5 zombie or 5/5 demon is good, but the life loss is a real cost. So yeah, let's try this. Hopefully we get to see Yarok show up one last time. Well, there's Yarok. There's a Zombify. And there's this vampire. I think we keep this. It's not a great hand, but this vampire can stop the early bleeding. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Yep, we will definitely block that if we get the chance. Yeah, well, they don't attack even. Ooh, Blood for Bones again. I like it. I also like that they're not attacking. They didn't play anything. Ooh, Ulcerate. So they kill our vampire. Surprised they didn't do that last turn then. Now they get to pump this guy to put a counter on it. We take 4 down to 16, and this is becoming pretty big now. Play our Llanowar Visionary, drawing a card and ramping us. Ooh, Evolving Wilds is good, but it's no island, so we can't play Yarok next turn unless we draw the island. And maybe I just want to zombify this vampire, as weak as that sounds. Yeah, they pump it. We don't really have a good answer to this knight otherwise. So let's indeed just do that. And then play the Evolving Wilds, get an island. And then next turn we can play Yarok, but we can also just slam a Grave Titan. As much as I want to get a double trigger off Grave Titan into the battlefield, I don't think we really need it. Tendrils of Corruption, sure. Gain a bunch of life. They hit us for 3 again. But now this Grave Titan should be pretty good. That should help stabilize. Even if they kill the Grave Titan, we have the tokens to go a long way, and then we have Blood for Bones to even get it back again. Ostracize, so they get to take our Yarok. We can return Yarok though. They don't attack. Sword of the Animist. I kind of want to just equip the sword on the Titan. And then I don't think they can actually block and kill it. Without the +1/+1, they would be able to block and kill it. Now that's not an option. So we get some more zombies. We get to find the land. Yes, get a forest. And that's good enough. All right. Yeah, pretty sweet deck. Not as crazy as the last draft, but still not bad. We saw Yarok in action, and we saw the reanimation plan in action. I think we lost the first round to just a quick Planeswalker. Those cards are problematic for a deck like this. Happy to go 2-1. I'll try this cube some more. It's not as much fun as Vintage Cube, but Cube is still Cube, and Cube is a lot of fun. So I'll see you next draft.